Talk to me about this young fella here, who actually played in your, in your team as well. I think
Killian.
you told me about this guy who's now, yeah, Hayes,
Killian, man.
Killian
Hayes,
Hayes.
man.
You actually coached this young man, right?
Yeah, man. Last year.
Who's playing at Detroit
Last.
right now?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So talk to me about
I
talk to me
mean,
about his style of play, because I got a couple things here, Coach McCoy. I'm here with Coach McCoy. He's the coach over in Europe right now in Germany, and I got some research on him. He's like 6'5", big guard. They say he's a big guard who has a 6'8" wingspan. Average
that's
11.6 points a game, 5 assists, and 1.4 steals out of 33 games. He shoots
yeah.
pretty well from the field at 48 but his 3-point shot is like 29.4. So I don't know about that. They say he's super creative as far as his court vision. He has a step back and a pull up that separates
Yep.
him when he drives to the basket. And he plays good, solid defense. But it says some of the weaknesses he has is that he's below average first step. So they're basically lacking a little bit of athleticism. Perimeter shooting, like I said, perimeter shooting isn't that good. And they say that he's mostly left-handed dominant, the left-handed player. So before you go on and talk good things about this guy, I know you are because you're a coach. I mean, being one hand dominant should not get an unknown player, especially over here. We got college. We got Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. We got scouts all over. You can see our guys on TV all the time. But we don't see enough guys come over. But I see a lot of red flags here. I haven't seen Detroit play yet, and so I haven't seen. I'm just being a little biased right now. I haven't seen Detroit play. Detroit's my team. NBA this year has been really. I've been out of works with him. Right, I haven't really watching many games at all. But that just seemed to be a red flag, though. As a pro, you coming in to a professionals, the best in the world, and you're dominant with one hand, and you can't shoot, and you're not that big. You're 6'5". I see if you're a Ben Simmons size, but he's not a Ben Simmons size. He's a 6'5" guard. Talk to me, cuz. Talk to me.
Yeah, I tell you, man. The kid was 18 years old last year, and he was playing uh, pretty much like the ball kid was in a higher level. Uh, and actually, he was playing a higher level than the ball kid was. So if you were to see him play, yes, he's left hand dominant, man. He's like Clyde Drexler. Drexler only went right. But you have to understand
Right.
that he's 18 and he's 6'5", and his gift,
Mm-hmm.
his passing ability, man, uh, for 18-year-old is ridiculous. This is why I think the major benefit for this kid was, and why a lot of people were interested in him for, because he is 6'5". He's a real 6'5", and he can pass the ball. I've never seen an 18-year-old kid that can, let's say, find people like he can find people. And if he gets and then if he gets his left hand, like you're saying, to his dominant hand, uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, he got a little floater, he got a little step back. He gonna do his thing. Now, if he gets to his right hand, that's something different. It's just the point: can you keep him
Right,
from getting
right.
from his left? But everything that you said about him is a description of him. But in the NBA, they're drafting potential. He has a little bit of a swag with him
Yes.
too for a European. So they're not drafting the final product. So they're going to try to make him, let's say, develop him into a better shooter. His athleticism uh, is, let's say, what they probably describe. But when you see him play with grown men, he has a he has a gift that he knows how to change pace and, let's say, change speed to get by you. And he's big. So he's up on you playing another point guard and you're 6'2", 6'3", once he gets by you with a half a step, then he can hold you in position and finish with you because he's a big long guard and stuff. But he will for sure.
So when
He's
you
a diamond. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, coach, do you think his do you think his shooting? You think his shot is? can be fixed? Is it more of a mechanical thing or a confidence thing, or is it just totally broke?
I
Like I
think
said,
for
I never saw
him,
this kid play, so I don't know.
no, his mechanical thing is not bad. I mean, he's a left-handed, so most left-hand kids normally have a decent shot.
Yeah,
He
they
does a few
yeah
things. He does a few things,
they flip
man,
too.
mechanic that he can fix. You know, as far as okay, sometimes he releases the shot too low, but that's easy. That's easy to fix. I think his biggest problem was that he was playing in France,
Right.
and okay, he's an American kid, but he grew up playing in France. So all the time he's playing in France, he was able to get to the basket. And then, you know, if you're able to get to the basket all the time, why you shoot? So he was just getting downhill
Right, right,
all the
right.
time against younger kids. His because I think he was MVP of maybe one of the world championships, or either I think it's the world championship of his age group when he was like 17. So he was able to beat everybody his
Mm,
age, getting down to his left hand. So then why would you change? So then I think that was the biggest thing for him coming to us last year. He couldn't do that. And then he had to try to do other things, which he impressed a lot of scouts because there were scouts, GMs, scouts here, man, last season. Like every week, there was 5 or 6 guys here to watch him. So they watched him a lot, man, to see the kid. So it's just for him. Can he fill and let's say produce and fill the shoes that he's been brought to Detroit to fill? Because he has, you know, he's playing at the best level in the world, and now he has to fill those shoes. What the thing? Because
yeah.
he just turned 19, so he's not a finished product.
Mm,
I think the
mm,
ball kid
mm.
is
Yeah.
is more is ahead of him with everything probably leaving high school and playing. I think the ball kid was ahead of him.